it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess Today. How are you doing? Well, today is going to be a fatty patty. I miss doing it. It's time to do it. Also, it's just one of those days, and I thought, well, I don't want to do too much else because I'm disorganized as usual. However, I want to do fatty patty. I don't care how organized I am, which I never am. I just felt like doing a fatty patty. I mean, she's pretty fat. But I think that there's some pages in here that could use some attention. So let's just get rolling in the fatty patty and just see what's going on here. Because, oh, that's so cute. And then we'll chit chat and go from there. Oh yeah, this was that Magellan, McMinimums, not Magellan's, McMinimums page. So just bear with me for a second as I get a grip of what we're doing. Yeah, looking through. That's fun. Oh, I love this page. So cute. Give me a few minutes too. Here's an empty. Well, this one looks like it needs some love. So let's start with this one. Oh, nice pocket. That's a magic trick. Bet you didn't know it was supposed to do that. Not really. All right, so let's just get organized. I'm going to open the window for a little fresh air. This has been a really strange day, but yeah, it usually is in this area, in this neck of the woods on the internet. It's a strange place to be. Hold on. Just looking for some pages. Hold on. You know, my regular book pages and this and that and the other thing. Oh, that's cute. And that. Okay, so we have just some basics, right? We just always need to start with the basics. Okay, wait, one more thing. Sorry. I guess I should have at least gotten a little organized, right? Nope. It's not how I'm rolling these days. I could have at least grabbed the junk jar. Wow, there she is in all her glory. We have a lot of stuff to play with, guys. I'm not worried about it at all. We have a lot of stuff to play with. So much stuff, there's no room. We have a glass of Josh tonight. This is a nice red blend. It's lovely. Super good. So let's get started, shall we? Let's just get started. I'm going to put down some book pages. We're just going to do some gluing, and then I want to do some cutting out and just some playing, just to start out. I know you guys love playing along in the fatty patty with me, so let's just do that. Let's just do that. We'll start with the fatty patty. So, and then we'll get into some chill and chat. Well, first we're going to chill, and then we're going to chat. But you got to let me chill first, because I don't feel like I've chilled at all today, or the last few days, or the last couple of weeks for that matter. So, so let me find my chill, and then we'll chat, okay? So, for those of you that are new, this is Fatty Patty. Everybody loves Fatty Patty. Basically, Fatty Patty is a composition book that you can put together with however you want, and you can start gluing in her. There's no, or him, there's no rules. Or it. There's no rules. There is no, just no rules, you guys. No rules and no expectations. The only thing you should expect to do when you're playing in your Fatty Patty is to have fun. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just chill and chat, glue some stuff in Fatty Patty, and have some fun. And I might get sick of this page already. Not sure. No, I'm going to put that there. We're going to put that layer. Ooh, I like that side better. It's got some writing on it. Oh. So it has been one of those weeks for me. I've been working quite a few hours, more than I wanted to, but I think it's going to straighten out. I asked her, the manager, after the first of the year, can she give me a set schedule, and she said yes, definitely. And I said that's lovely, because I really need a set schedule so that I can figure out a actually I don't want to so that I can figure out, a gym schedule. You guys, I've been threatening to go to the gym for months, haven't I? Well, it's not necessarily for a weight thing, although, that's a thing, but it's more or less for a stretching thing. So a stretching and just a well-being thing, and I want to do yoga, and I know people say, oh, just do it at home, blah blah blah. Well, you know what, that doesn't happen for me. So no, I have to actually go somewhere. I think I've tried it, I've done it a little bit, but I just never stick to it when it's at home. Of course, you're saying, well, what makes you think you'll stick to it when you're paying for it? I have no idea. I doubt. I don't know, maybe not, right? I don't know. So anyway, there's that. But I want to get that set schedule. But anyway, so here's what happened today. So yesterday was my day off, and it was much needed because I needed to clean because I have company coming this week, right? So I got up yesterday morning and everything was cool, and I went outside and I had to take one of the pumpkins off the patio because, pumpkins get icky if you don't. It was getting icky, so it was time. So I did that, and I cut some blooms off of an old, geranium or whatever the heck it was. I don't know. It's not a geranium. I'm totally lying. I don't know what it was. Something. And trimmed the roses a little bit, and just was having a fine time. There was no real big deals, right? No drama. And then did a bunch of other stuff in the house. I baked some bread. I baked some pumpkin chocolate chip bread, you guys. Oh, if you haven't had it, look online for the best recipe. It's called award-winning chocolate chip bread or something like that. Guys, it's so stinking good. So I made a couple of loaves of that, and it's really good, and it was just relaxing, right, after I got, some laundry, et cetera, et cetera. So then my daughter and I decided to watch a movie. I don't remember what we watched. Watched a movie, and then she got up to go to work, so she left to go to work. But first, before she went to work, she rubbed my feet, give me a little foot massage, which was really sweet, and she was gentle, and everything was cool, and it was not a big deal. She got up, she went to work, and then I continued to watch something else online, which I wish I remembered the name of it. I'll look it up because I was going to tell you to watch it. It's really good. So she left, and then all of a sudden, I got up to go do something, and I thought, oh my goodness, there's something on the bottom of my foot. What is that? So I reached down, and lo and behold, there was nothing on the bottom of my foot. It was like in the ball of my foot, like that thing, like here's your toes. It was like right here. Now that's weird. And I reached down, there was nothing there, and I thought, what is that? So then, it was just really strange. There was nothing there. And so I sat down and I felt it, and I thought, oh my God, my foot is swollen. Well, it's weird because it proceeded to swell and swell and swell and swell. And then pretty soon I had this big swollen thing on the bottom of my pad of my foot. And I couldn't even walk. I was walking like on the side of my feet to get around the house. I know this is just gripping information, but this is my story and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, so there's that. So I was like freaked out. I'm like, what in the heck, right? Anyhow, long story short, I iced it, and it didn't hurt. It was just, I couldn't walk on it because it was uncomfortable. So I was walking like this, right? Long story short, I woke up this morning after icing it and everything last night. It was still there. So I thought, well, first off, last night I called into work and I said, I can't make it tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. And I didn't want them to have to reschedule in the morning when I could let them know that, something wasn't right today in the afternoon. So I told her, I said, something's not right. She wasn't happy. I said, I'm really sorry, but it is what it is. The woman that inspires me expresses herself through her individuality and personal style. She is boldly authentic, a true original. She leads like a woman. Ralph Lauren. We got to put that in here. Anyway, Oh my God, look at these shoes, you guys. That's funny. So I did call and I said I can't make it, and she wasn't happy, and I was like, well, I'm sorry. I just, so I went to the doctor today. Okay, went to the doctor today, and by the time I got there, it was 50% healed, right? 50%, I'm not kidding. Like 50% of my foot, or even more actually, was like, it was done. So I asked the doctor, what do you think it was? She says, I don't know, maybe it was the massage. I said, oh my word. Anyway, I was going to say long story short, but I've said that like 10 times. Needless to say, I asked the doctor, I think it's because I stand on my feet all the time, and I think my daughter might have just accidentally touched something that, I think it might have done, it was going to do it. I don't know. I don't know if she didn't know, I didn't know. It was just really strange. And so the doctor said, yeah, just get some better shoes if you need them, and blah, blah, blah. So I went to the walking store and I got I was going to buy some, tennis shoes, but then they had these orthotic insoles that you could get. One of them were like $50. Another one was like, $80. So I got the $50 ones, and because you can pull them out and put them into whatever shoe you're wearing. I thought, well, that makes more sense to me. So that's what I bought. I bought the ones that you could just pull out and put it in any shoe you're wearing, So I bought those, and hopefully, you guys, that'll do it. I don't know. I don't know. And then I bought a pair of slippers to wear around my house, because also, I remember when I was on the hardwood floors in my condo, after I got my flooring and after I got the carpets taken, I couldn't even walk on that hardwood floor. It killed my feet. So, and I've been walking on this floor. So I think it's just kind of a lot of things that got to me. Needless to say, I'm saying that again. Yes, needless to say again, I asked them at work, am I working tomorrow? And they said, yeah, you're still on the books. I'm like, thank God, because I don't want to screw this job up. I mean, it's just, I don't want to screw it up. I want to work there. So, yeah. I'm just gluing a bunch of stuff in here today, you guys. I'm just going to grab and glue. I don't really see much in here that I want. I've got a lot of junk, but nothing that's inspiring me right now. Lauren made this for me this year. I want to put this in here, but guys, just bear with me. I'm just, hold on. What's this? Ooh, that's pretty. This girl, I love this girl. She's got to go in here somewhere. Let's just put her right here. She's by Bellini Girl. I thought she was beautiful. So, yeah, so that's what happened. So I missed work today. I was really disappointed. The doctor did give me an excuse in case they want it, but I doubt she'll want it. And I don't know if I want to give it to her anyway to start that precedent. Like every time I leave, do I have to bring in I don't want to do that. So I don't know. And it is just a part-time job. It's not an important job, but it is a job, and I feel a certain amount of responsibility. My brother said, nobody does that anymore, Domri. You're rare. Which is really sad, because I think that if you have a job, I don't care what, you should at least, give it your all. It's your responsibility. I think that's where we're lacking in a lot of stuff these days, you guys. Right? Am I right? Anyway. So I am on the books tomorrow, and I am going back. But here's the other dealio. So I have a friend coming in from Southern California tomorrow night. So I will not be posting for a few days. So I'm going to get this fatty patty up, and then that'll be it for a while for me. Because I'll be entertaining. So I just made a big soup, and I plan on making my very famous and simple breakfast casserole. So I don't have to do any cooking while these are... I have a feeling it's only going to be one person, but I hope it's two. That's a long story. I'll tell you more about that later, after the fact. Isn't this pretty, though? I love her. She's so beautiful. So after I printed this picture out, then my scanner, my printer said, oh, you need ink. I'm like, I need them. I still haven't bought any. I still haven't got any. So, yeah. I had one of my commenters tell me that, you know, she didn't like the fact that I was never very organized. Or she said, too unorganized for me to sit through till you get your act together. And I'm thinking, I've been unorganized doing this since I started. Sorry. You know, what can I say? I know I was going to put it on here, but I decided to put it over here. Because that's how unorganized I am. I just like it right here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my friends. I think we're going to either drive over to the coast, which would be Florence, or maybe drive up to Mount Bachelor, or I don't know. You know, it depends on what they want to do. I don't even care. But I did take those days off of work. You know, I let them know way in advance. And so, yeah. But I can't wait till after the beginning of the year when they can actually give me a set hours. But I want them to know that they can count on me. You know, I'll be here. I'm not going. I mean, I thought maybe I should get a desk job. And then after I had this trouble with my feet last night, I'm thinking definitely I need to get a desk job. But if I get a desk job, I'd have to be there at 8. I don't want to get up and be anywhere at 8, you guys. The earliest I have to be at this job is 9. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Isn't she beautiful? Remember, that's Bellini girl. Not me. I did not do that. I wish I could say that I'm that talented, but I am not. So. Oh, look at this little hedgehog. She's so cute. With my dryer. I had to wash all of my... I pulled out my padding and stuff for the couch that I bought so that I can wash that today. So that's perfect for my guests. Or guest. Why does it feel like it's a double? Because I'm cutting on 2 pages. Okay. There's that. I thought, wow, that feels like really good paper. This is a little hedgehog, and I think it's adorable, and we're going to use it. My craft room is a disaster. I hardly ever get a chance to get in here anymore, you guys. It's just not even fair. Hedgehog. Something creeping through the grass, a round and bristling thing. As I watch it slowly pass, I can see it snuffling. When I tiptoe near with some raisins in a bowl, I see a spiky ball appear as Hedgehog starts to roll. Curled up very neat, a spiny display, I leave him to eat and slip quietly away. When I get back inside, the little creature starts to rise. He doesn't have to hide, and I spot 2 beady eyes. Scared and then curious, playful, then off he'll shoot. Just like all of us, prickly, but often cute. That's super cute. I must have got that. Prickly, but often super cute. Yes, sometimes we can all be a little prickly. Well, it's hard not to be these days, especially if you don't feel good, and especially if you don't feel understood or whatever. It's easy not to feel, you can't feel 100% all the time, guys, right? Just saying. I'll stick him down here and I'll fold it up. So, let's stick him on there. I'm just gluing away, Nothing special happened here today. Gluing away. Well, this is out of Daphne's diary, for those of you that are wondering where I'm pulling this out of. Just out of Daphne's diary today. Because it's simple. And remember, I'm not trying to clean these out anymore because it hurts my fingers, so I'm just going straight for the... So my daughter's working hard. I'm working hard. I just can't. I love Christmas, you guys, and I can't wait for it to be here. I already started putting stuff up. Like I put a little tree up. I showed it on Facebook, and then a friend of mine said, "Boy, you can tell you're in retail." I was like, "What's that supposed to mean?" I would put this up even if I wasn't in retail. And then just to be prickly, I put up another one in my hall. You know, my long skinny pencil one that I had at the apartment last year. I went ahead and put that up there. I said, "So there, take that, Miss Whatever," because. Well, just because. Why not, you guys? I'm only doing it because I love the bright white lights. And I think it can get pretty dreary here. So, yeah, I like it. I like adding to the ambiance with I have so many candles going all the time, you guys. We can never have enough candles, am I right? Never have enough candles. Candles and the fireplace, which I think the fireplace has some issues. Oh, that's it. When my friend gets here, he's like my plumber guy. I've got so many things to have him help me do. I'm so excited. I've got a whole day. Isn't this terrible? I have a whole day where he can help do stuff around the house. He's my brother from another mother. That's what I call him. So he always does that kind of stuff for me. So it's all good. I hope he doesn't mind. Actually, I think he doesn't mind. I don't know if he minds or not, but I hope he doesn't mind. We're getting all over the place, aren't we? So, what are we going to do? Just keep gluing away. And this is life is food, but I'm going to make it say life is good. See, this pokes out too. I could have used those, but I was too, what do you call it? Aggressive. Let's have some wine. I'm starting to chill a little bit. That tastes good. So yeah, I have a few things for you. Look what I just did to that. I wrecked it. I'm not being very gentle tonight. Okay. We'll fix it. Won't we? Yeah. I was gonna go live, but I'm so disorganized. I thought, no, I don't think I want to take this mess live today. I figured you'd appreciate that. At least. This way, I was gonna say I can edit it, but yeah, that won't happen either. I'm not editing anything. That's not happening. Oh, guess what happened today, though? Something actually pretty good happened today. So this morning, I woke up pretty early. My foot wasn't hurting, but it was bothering me. So I woke up, and then I got online, and I always want to say Williamson, but it's Dee Dee Willingham was on, right? You know who she is? She's the sketcher. Oh my gosh, the artist. The artist, right? I've mentioned her before, but I always say Williamson. I'm always wrong, but it's Willingham. God, if I'm saying that wrong, somebody shoot me. No, don't. Just correct me in the comments. Anyway, so Dee Dee Willingham was on, because she goes live on Mondays and Wednesday. And she does this thing where she draws a sketch of something, and then she tells somebody in the I want to say audience in the chat to pick somebody else to give the next sketch to. Well, somebody chose Aunt Beck, and we all know and love Aunt Beck, and then Aunt Beck chose me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so fun. So I picked a peace sloth, and yes, I was inspired by Dee Dee's original peace sloth, But she says, no, I'm not going to do that again. It's too much work. And I don't blame her. Darn it. Can't blame a girl for trying. But anyway, so I'm just going to use the life is part. No, I'm going to use this too. And so she drew me a peace sloth, and so I'm going to be getting that in the mail, you guys, from really original art from Dee Dee. So I'll be sending that along with you too. I'll share that with you, and then I will also at that point I'll put a link. Like I've done it before. I think I put a link in her to her channel in my description box. I'll do that again. So yeah. That was really fun though. So, and while I'm watching it, I had already called the doctor's office to ask, what should I do? I felt like an idiot because by the time they got back to me, I'm like, the swelling has gone like way down. Oh my God. Yeah, you should come in. Well, of course they want you to come in because then they get the office visit money and the insurance money. But I was like, oh my God. But I kind of wanted to go in anyway and ask them just for advice of what to buy, as in, for good shoes. I mean, orthotics or whatever. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to end up with those big, ugly white tan nurses shoes or whatever. But at that point, I thought, I don't really care because I would rather have really ugly shoes and good feet for the rest of my life. Seriously, right? That's how I look at it. But once I got to the doctor, she says, no, just get some really good tennis shoes. And then I said, okay. And she told me a couple of places to go. And I had already had one place that I was going to go in mind. It's the walking store or whatever at the mall. So I went ahead and went over to the mall after the appointment today, and I got some not walking shoes. I got some orthotics, and I just bought the orthotics and not the shoes with the orthotics in it because you can pull the orthotics out. Like I had a pair of Ugg boots on. They were the only thing that was comfortable for me this morning. So you could put them in the Ugg boots. So you can pull them out of one pair and put them in another pair. You know what I mean? You don't have to just have them in one pair. So I thought that's great. So that's what I decided to do. Here's a G and I'm going to use it. Yeah. So, yeah. So that was good. So I got a pair of these things that you slip in all your shoes. Isn't that great? So that's how you do that. That's what I decided to do. I know. Riveting conversation, you guys. I just know that this is like, I know. You guys are, I'm probably blowing up the internet right now. I mean, blowing it up. Seriously. I don't care. I just had to get on here and do something because I wanted to post, and this probably won't be that long. I don't know. I'm junking it up, though. I've had people say, you're not junking it up enough. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm trying. Here's some junk. I'm going to put this on here as a tag or something. I don't remember where I got that. And here's another. This is really neat. I want to use this too somewhere today. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't bring it in here with me. While I was at the mall, like, I don't know about you, but I get so, like, I love going by the perfume counter. You know what? I used to be like a perfume, like, addict. I would buy all this really expensive perfume. I mean, that was like before kids, and, I don't want this. I want the magazine. Oh, this is a magazine. Hold on. Where'd it go? Anyway, I had like a nice little collection of perfumes, right? I don't do that anymore because, well, it's kind of silly. That's not gonna be this is actually pretty. Put that there. So, but I go by the counter all the time and I pick up. I like that piece. Oh, I like that one. Look at that. That's cute. It's not long enough. Let's go with that. And I always spray a lot of perfume. Well, today, you guys, I bought some perfume. Don't ask me why. Oh, I know why. Because they had a friends and family just today only at Macy's. And by the time you get this, it probably will be gone because it's going to take me a while to edit this. Not edit it, but download it. And then I have to upload it. And by the time that happens, it takes forever on my, cute, on my system here. So, I bought some Chanel. No, and it wasn't $500. It was $100. I know, $100 perfume. You guys, really, Dawn, really. But listen to this. You guys want to hear something even worse? I had to hide it from my daughter. I haven't even brought it in the house yet. I better do that because she's at work right now. And I'm not worried about her watching this because she never does. But I had to hide it from her because she'll use it. And I'm barely going to use it. I'm probably going to have this thing for 10 years, but I'm going to keep it under lock and key. But I did buy her a little cheaper thing for Michael Kors. Actually, I am gonna wrap it for myself and give it to myself for Christmas because I hate not having Christmas presents, you guys. I don't have any Christmas presents, so I am gonna wrap it and I'm gonna put it under the tree and give it to me, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. How do you guys? Ugh, this thing. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Huh. There. Yay. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. I bought a little thing of Chanel. It was 120 or something, like 115. And then it was on sale because of the 15% off home. And every time I go by there, I've been spraying it on myself like a lot, right? And then I don't wash my sweater for like three wearings because it smells so good. I know. Yeah, I know. Tacky me. Anyway, so yeah. So I bought myself some today and I was pretty excited about that. Yeah, it was a to me from me. It was a Chanel it was a Chanel, can you see this? Yeah, good. It was called a Chanel Chase? No. I don't know, you guys, but it was very, 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 what do you call it? Very light and beautiful. And I just had to have it. And so I bought myself that for Christmas. And you guys, I think I'm going to wrap it and put it under the tree for me. Oh, I can't ever choose. I'm trying to find the Chanel that I bought today, but if I can't find the Chanel, at least I want to find a thing that says Chanel so I can put it on here. I think I just saw a Chanel. That's cool. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm sure you guys don't care. But alright, let's keep looking. There's bound to be a Chanel in here somewhere. And they gave me the Chanel bag. So I was very happy. I like Tory Burch too. Ooh, I usually open these up and smell them. I'm one of those. Oh my God, you guys. I love it. I love nice perfume. Here's a Coco Chanel right here. Yay. That's not the one I bought though. Although I have had this. Let's smell it. I know, I'm being so silly. Oh my God. Smell. So nice. So nice. I'm cutting that out. Here, we'll cut the little bottle out. Or should we cut the big bottle? We'll cut both because I see it through here I can. So we're going to take this little bottle. See? Saved it. We're going to take the little bottle. Cut it out. Put it on here. So I bought, and then I went and I asked her, do you have any samples? Because my daughter's going to end up using this. And she says, how old's your daughter? I said 20. And she goes, oh yeah, that's typical. And I said, you know, I have this lockbox, you guys. I was going to tell you this. I have this lockbox and I'm actually thinking about putting it in my closet and putting it under lock and key. Is that not tacky? But you know what it reminds me of? That cookie commercial where the lady's sitting in the bathroom and the kids are like banging on the door and she goes, no, it's Dad. You know, but so she can have a cookie. But that's how it is, you know. I mean, I always give my daughter more than I give myself. And this year I was like, no, I want some perfume. Now, I don't have anywhere to wear it. Don't have a date. Wouldn't mind having a date. I'm not lying, you guys. I'm thinking this might be the time where I start, considering dating. I might have some time now. She's older. Um, she's older. I'm gonna stick this in here because it smells so good. She's older, and like, why not? I'm just asking, why not, right? Of course, that would probably get in the way of my crafting. But let's see. Significant other or crafting? All right, crafting wins. Crafting wins. Just gonna say crafting wins. Just gonna say. This is my Chanel page. This is my Chanel. Can't believe I actually did that. You guys, I have no right, actually, guys, buying that today. None. It's still in the trunk. I hid it. I had to buy some ingredients for some soup that I was making. I make a really killer taco soup, and I'm making my breakfast casserole. So, yeah. So I hid it behind. I hid it behind the grocery bags. It's my stuff. Why should I have to hide it? I ask you. I don't know. I'm a kid. But I did buy her, what did I tell you? Okay, did I tell you? I bought her some Michael Kors. And I was tempted to give her the Michael Kors. Not as, I didn't spend as much. But you guys remember, 15% off is a really good deal on Fancy Smanchy. Anyway, so that's going to be, I'm going to wrap them both up for Christmas. The other day, I had to buy her a bathrobe and some slippers. And I wanted to give it to her for Christmas, but guys, she needed it now. So I went ahead and just gave it to her now, which I'm really disappointed because that's a nice Christmas gift. But she needed it now. Just saying. I'm just going to leave this one out. I'm going to back it because it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. I could back it with this because I don't think I'm going to use this for anything else. Yeah, I'm going to do that. No, that's a nice flipper page. Thanks for your patience with me today. Ooh, let's put it on there. So I'm really junking it up today, guys. But not really, but kind of. What has he got to do with Coco Chanel? I don't know. Maybe he likes it. He's the Coco monster. Told you I'm all over the place, but I usually am. For those of you that are watching this going, what in the hell is she doing? Pardon my French. This is what I do. Nothing wonderful. I just glue and chat and hope that you relax with me. Speaking of relax, I might have to read some more of this. That's really nice. I have to work tomorrow, though, but I don't have to work tomorrow till like later, so it's cool. And I'll just have a couple glasses. So this is like, don't worry about it, guys. This is like the kind of stuff that you're like just gluing and cutting and pasting and like, who cares if you make a mistake? It's not a big deal. We don't care. Nobody's judging. And that's not happening here. So go to my Facebook group and post whatever you'd like with, about your art and your positive stuff that's going on in your world. And there's going to be a lot of support there for you. And I hope I'm not mumbling. I'm a good mumbler. I'm pretty. Let's just leave that. Let's just leave that like so, because I like it. Let's just do that. Okay. Do you guys think this is ready to go? I think I need a piece of wax paper. Hang on. Let me grab it. All right. I think this page is kind of done. It's kind of cute. Kind of weird. No, I'm not there. This one. Okay. All right, let's see this. I'm not loving, I'm not feeling it. Okay, so what else can I put on here? Hold on. I am really using this a lot, this magazine. I'm not kidding. I'm using it a lot, for sure. I like it. I like it as background. Now, normally, you guys, if you're going to do this, if you're going to do an art page, you want to kind of know what your background is. And not your background, but your background for your page. I'm being so weird. And then you can figure out your image and stuff like that. But like right now, I'm just kind of just gluing to be, like, I'm really trying to distress right now at the second. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm distressing. Oh, you know what I did here? Oh, that's hilarious. I put 2 pages together. We're going to do this. We're going to fix it. Because, bam. You don't need to. Yeah. You need that. See? No drama, you guys. Just go for it. Just go for it. You can be a little bit more careful than I am, but I don't. I just don't. And then, so my friend's coming tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, I just realized, oh, again, every time I think of that, I go, oh no. So I've got to, what do I gotta do? Clean this craft room. Oh my God, if they look in here, they'll be, what do you do? You're crazy, girl. I don't really care, but I don't like it to be a disaster. You know, when somebody comes over and checks it out. Yeah. Yes. Stop. Oh, snap. Okay. I just keep reverting back to this magazine today. I don't know why, but like, ooh, she'd be awesome in my other mag. Ooh, she's pretty. She looked good. I have her cut out already somewhere. But let's go ahead and use her. No? Yeah, no. She's too pink. She's too pink. I like this word though, flower bomb. That's funny. She's just gorge. Wow. She's pretty. Let's put her in here. Let me get my glasses on. She's got a Marilyn Monroe bod. Cheesecake, right? Is that what that's called? Cheesecake. She's got the Hollywood hair. Pretty. So I hope you guys are chilling. Chilling like a villain tonight. I am. For a minute. Let's see, what time is it? It's only 4:30, but it's going to take forever to get this thing uploaded. How long have I been going? Oh, 43 minutes already, and I feel like I've done nothing. You know, I'm finding my zone for sure, but I'm not finding, like, oh, she's so pretty. But I just don't feel like I'm doing enough. Well, it's because I haven't done it in a while and I'm missing it. That's why. That's why, you guys. I'm feeling robbed. Robbed. One of these days we're going to get through this book for sure. I'm almost done. And we'll start a new one. Oh, shizzle. Yeah. Where'd that flower bomb word go? Right there. I like that word. That looks good. These are pretty. You guys notice I am not a fussy cutter. Said it a million times. For those that are new, this is as good as it gets. Do you guys around Christmas time start, I don't know, I like shinier things, I like fancier things, and I don't know if I don't think that I'm buying into the retail marketing thing. Here's what happened. Here's why, and I know why. Because usually before, a long time ago in another life, my it's during the holidays where my clothes and my bags, this is in another lifetime, remember this, you guys, what I'm talking about, but my clothes and my bags, my perfume and my makeup and things like sheets and bathrobes and those kind of things, gifty things, all got refreshed. And I didn't have to buy them because I was with somebody who bought a lot of that stuff for me, right? Back in the day when I was, just back in the day. And so now when the holidays or this type of season runs around, I miss that. So you know what I tend to do? I tend to buy for my kid and I tend to buy for me a little bit more because this feels like the time of year when I'm supposed to be refreshing those things. Isn't that weird? And it just feels good to shop a little pinch because you know me, I don't the rest of the year. So do you feel that way around Christmas time? Does it feel like this is a good time to like kind of refresh your stuff, or am I just completely, well, don't answer that, off base? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But I just feel like this time of year, I really like to get new socks and I actually sheets and things like that. I actually bought myself some sheets a couple of weeks ago, and I love them. And for those of you that want any advice at all about sheets, always get striped sheets so that you know which way they go on the bed, so that you're not going, how does this go? And always know that the tag goes on the bottom right hand side of the bed when you're making your bed for the fitted sheets, because I just learned that a couple of years ago and it was game changer for me. I'm going to put those exactly where they are. Isn't that funny? I never knew that. So yeah, the tag goes on the left side of the bed, down on the bottom right. Like if you're looking at the bed this way, you're looking at the headboard, it goes right here. Like here's the bed. Here's your headboard. The tag goes down here on this corner. Didn't know that, you guys. I always fought with how does the fitted sheet go until I learned that. Like game changer. But then the other thing to do is just always get striped sheets so you're not fighting. How does it go on the bed? Oh my gosh. Right, guys? Seriously. So that's what I do. And they're always, I think striped sheets are super nice. I always get white. You know that about me. I always buy white so that I can bleach them because I have 2 cats and I definitely will not. And they come up on my bed and it's gross because they'll go to the bathroom in their cat box and they'll come on my bed. Isn't that lovely, you guys? Isn't that like lovely? Didn't you just love hearing that about me? Yeah. No, she's got gray hair. I think that's too much, don't you? I'm done. Okay. Let's figure something else out for that. Hello, I'm Daphne. I think I'm gonna put that on there. Hello, I'm Daphne. So yeah, that's how I feel right now. So maybe that's kind of what's going on with my spending right now a little bit. I'm feeling like, it's that time of year. And then what happens is like right when it gets around Christmas time, I'm broke. It's like, oh my God. You guys, I don't know about me. Don't know. But I do have my shopping done for my sisters. And then I'm baking that pumpkin banana bread stuff that I told you about. Oh my God, you guys, it's so good. So good. Pumpkin chocolate chip. So good. And I also do pumpkin cranberry. So those are the things that I'm baking. Are you baking this year? Because that's what I'm baking. And if you guys want this, I've made a taco soup today that I'm putting in the refrigerator, and that's gonna be. And I'm gonna have a breakfast casserole so that I don't have to cook while my friends are here. It'll all just be ready to warm up. Who wants to hang out? Who wants to cook the whole time that people are here? Not me. Not me. Not me. I like to hang out with my friends, drink wine, and hang out. So I'm trying to cook as much as I can before they get here. It's going to be a one person though, I betcha. Betcha. Going to be weird. But not too weird. Kind of weird. I'll tell you about it after it's over. Yeah, because there's that. Let's see. I'm still flipping through the silly mag. Carl Lagerfeld. There's supposed to be a new, I saw advertised on TV the other day, a new documentary for Ralph Lauren, who I love, but I looked it up and I couldn't find it. So if any of you know where that documentary is, I would love to know where that is. Sorry, I just keep looking through here. I can't help it. Sorry, I can't help it. I keep flipping. I'm flipping. Oh, you know what would look really good here? Hang on. This red one. Here we go. Because of that red coat. Ta-da! She's going on here. Her head's cut off, but I can figure that out. See, we can use that. So yeah, I want to watch that. And there's nothing, I don't know what else I'm watching. Oh, okay, so I did watch this thing on Netflix. It's got Charlotte, I don't know the name of it, but it's got Charlotte from Sex and the City. Charlotte was my favorite. She's like the most conservative one, and I loved her the most. I don't know why. I always thought Charlotte was so beautiful, and she's in it. And then, oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Rob Lowe. So if you see it on, it's either Netflix or I think it's Netflix, you guys. Rob Lowe or Charlotte from Sex and the City. It's just a super cute little Christmassy type. It's not really Christmassy. She goes to Africa and she falls in love with baby elephants and helps out there. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to wreck it for you. I kind of just did. Sorry, but there's more to it. So Rob Lowe and Charlotte from Sex and the City, and it's on Netflix. So go watch it if you just want some little cute little show. I watched it with my daughter after my daughter left yesterday, and I was in bed with this weird foot thing going on because I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Why do I get the weirdest things, you guys? Anyway, so it's really cute. You have to watch it. Yeah, there you go. Love Life. Isn't that cute? All right. I have to throw this away because it's coming out and it's bugging me, and I don't love life with that. So there's that. So these pages are kind of cute. Flower Bomb. You know, I'm just kind of, I haven't done a whole heck of a lot today, but there's some fun. And I talked about my Chanel. Oh my God, I bought Chanel, you guys. I bought Chanel. Oh, I wanted to use this today. Oh, give me that. I'll put these on here. Oh, I could string those through there. That'd be fun. Let's do that really quick. So, yeah. I bought Chanel. I can't believe I bought Chanel. I think a person deserves to like spend a little bit once in a while. You know, my mom who was very practical, a very practical person when she wasn't traveling the world. but she traveled the world on a shoestring, you guys, with youth hostels and all kinds of stuff like that. But anyway, my mom, after when I started, growing up and I had my own job and got a car and this and that and the other thing. And it was really funny because I would always go to the store and I would buy a Cosmopolitan magazine. Remember those? Cosmo in a tab. And I would come home and I would spend 2, maybe 3 hours just going over the Cosmo magazine, and I would take all of the the silly surveys that they have, how, are you wife material or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so I would take those and then, it was like kind of like a waste of money, but my mom always said, honey, as long as you're having fun with the money that you earn, or you have either something to show for it or have a memory made from it, made out of it, And so I always thought that spending 2 or 3 hours with my Cosmopolitan and my tab soda, diet soda, remember the pink set tabs, were, I just thought that was just great. I mean, it kept me out of trouble, for a few hours. Didn't last for long, but yeah. So, I'm gonna get in there. Here. But my mom had good advice. So that's how I feel about this Chanel. Like, I'm gonna probably have what do you call it? Tui. Sorry, guys. I got that in my mouth. I'm gonna have buyer's remorse. I already kind of do, but you know what? As soon as everything gets paid for and everything, and heck, who knows? Maybe it'll help me get a man. I was kidding when I said that, you guys. Please don't say anything. That was really bad. But remember earlier I was saying, well, maybe it's time for me to go out and meet somebody. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still young. I'm still young enough, right, guys? What the heck? What the shizzle? Oh my God, we're going up on an hour now. Don't ask me what I'm doing with this. I don't know. But I just want to put this on something and then have a place to stick stuff. So I'm going to get out the Aleene's, which is right here. We're going to Aleen this down. And then the next time, well, first off, let's just glue some stuff on here. That's not a very cool looking page. I'm going to put that on the floor. So are you guys within that Arctic blast? Are you in the Arctic blast? I hope you're not. I know that my friend Christine is. Christine is in the Arctic blast right now, and I know a few of you are. So please stay warm and dry and cozy. Make a big pot of taco soup. If you want the recipe, I will. If I see enough comments saying, yes, I want the recipe down below, I will give it to you on my next. Oh, some dogs over there fighting. I don't like the sound of that. I will give it to you next time if you really want it. And trust me, you probably really do, because it's cool. It's pretty cool. It's easy. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so easy. Oh, there's a lot of pictures in this one all of a sudden. Oh, that's a Saturday market here in town I went to. Anyway, so I am going to close real soon. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. I know that this isn't the most exciting page. I'm putting this there. It looks way better. This page needs work. This looks way more better on here. I'm going to stick this on here. I probably should staple it, but I'm going to go ahead and just glue it for now because I don't know where my staple... I know where it is. I'm just out of staples. Yes, still. Oh my gosh. Anyway, just plunk that down on there like so. And I will use my this for that. So that'll be cool, you guys. And we'll stick something down in there next time. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I love it. That's fun. So yeah, let me know if you want to know about the taco soup, and I'll be happy to put that recipe up for you. It's really easy. It's like a dump soup. It's so easy, you guys. You're gonna love it. And I make it whenever I have customers company because it's so easy. It's not too expensive, and then you can spend your money on a nice bottle of wine or something. This guy wants beer and Jack Daniels. I'm like, do you know how expensive hard liquor is in Oregon, you guys? We pay like a premium for hard liquor here. I'm not buying it. Sorry, pal. I'll buy your beer, but you're buying your own booze because you're drinking that alone. I won't touch that nasty stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a complete disaster, but I did have to get something up for you. So bear with me for the next. Let's see. They're going to be here. Let's see. I'll probably be back with you on Friday or Saturday. Okay, you guys? So give me a few days and I'll post some stuff on Instagram, some pictures to touch base, and I'll post some stuff on Facebook. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was like kind of an odd. They're all odd. What am I trying to say? Why do I always say that? They're all odd. I'm just odd. I actually love these pages right here. And this was probably my favorite. My favorite because we got to talk about the Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel, and life is good, you guys. Whatever. I don't care what anybody says. Life is good. So get out your journals and let me see how many more pages we have left in this. Probably a few, right? Let's just flip through here. Oh, there's a couple. We have a bit. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fun left in here. And I'm not stopping until this has every single one of them filled. You know that? Yeah. And one of these days, I think one of these is going to be my giveaway. What do you guys think of that? Or no? Is it too stupid? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't want it. I don't know. I don't know. Because there is some personal stuff here, like, so maybe not. Oh, yeah, and the Woolsey Fire. That was the... Do you guys realize the Woolsey Fire was this month? Last year, this month, remember when I was posting from my friend's house because I got evacuated? Remember that? So, I just love spending time with you, and I hope that you guys don't mind that this was kind of short. But we'll do it all again really soon, and I promise nothing. I promise nothing. I can't promise anything. But I promise to stay strange. How's that? How's that for a big fat promise? Remember when I made that? All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. It is definitely getting thicker. It's getting thicker. So anyway, touch base with me on Facebook, okay, you guys, so that I can at least see you there. All right, you guys, you take care, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know you guys have lots of choices. But I know you love my Fatty Patty, and I hope that you like this one. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, guys. Bye, guys.